What's the number one reason for you to live? This is what always kept me going. Basically, I understood that I could never know if things would get better or not. And ending your life is permanent, so I could never find out. I was willing to suffer through what I had to just in case I didn't regret it. Lo and behold, I had a son 3 months ago, and it has changed my entire frame of reference in life. I'm happy for the first time probably ever. ETA, since this is getting a bunch of upvotes, I just wanted to add this edit. First, thank you to everyone who said congrats. Second, I want to say what I believe is the secret behind things turning around for the better in my life. TLDR. Letting go of toxicity in my life, as well as my attachments to things that don't serve me, opened my life and mind to be able to recognize and accept the good things that came my way. In 2017, something unbelievably terrible rocked my world. No need to get into specifics. Just know it ruined my life, my sense of self, and my faith in the world. It wasn't my fault at all, but still I was left devastated and broken. Until that point, I thought I knew what I wanted in life and had worked so hard for it, but I just spiraled after this. I sabotaged my career, moved all over the place, started hanging with questionable people and doing questionable things, developed a bad drinking habit and chronic fatigue from insomnia. And yes, in 2020 I found myself hours away from killing myself. Had supplies in the back of my car, but ultimately ditched them because it occurred to me that my sisters were pregnant, and the shock of my demise could potentially harm their pregnancies. In a way, my nephew saved my life. Anyhow, I continued on this cycle of constant self-sabotage until I found myself in an abusive relationship. It was on again / off again for several years. Like I just could not let it go. I'd leave him, then get to really hating myself, and text him, and it'd start all over. It was like I was just constantly spinning my wheels in life, heading nowhere fast. But then something different happened. Basically, he tried to kill me, and instead of finding a way to blame myself and continue this pattern, I pressed charges and took him to court. I testified for quite a while, and he was found guilty. Sweet, healing justice. And I truly let him go. That is when things turned around. I realized that in freeing up my mind, life, and energy to things that weren't serving me, I had made room for newer and better things. If I hadn't finally stood up to that guy, I would have met my baby's father shortly after, and I wouldn't have my sweet little guy in my arms today. But in order to get pregnant, I had to do a lot more letting go. I left a job I hated. I quit psych meds I couldn't take while pregnant, and didn't need any more anyway with the doctor's help. I dropped toxic friends, I moved close to family, I quit nicotine and drinking. I started really sleeping consistently again. See, I wanted all this change to happen in my life, but I had still been holding on to so much poison, like I was addicted to it. When I let those things go, the new and good things came pouring in.